welcome to a timeless general reading. If you resonated with the title of the message, this is likely your reading. Please take what is resonating and leave anything that is not resonating behind. Timeless art for perspective, for reflection, for focus. Yum. That's a good coffee. I'm going to start with the coffee table book and then we'll get some cards. So I'm going to intuitively pick a page in this art coffee table book and then reflect it. Okay. Well, this is about reflection. So this is half of one artwork, which is called the Gold Coast, because it's a drawing of the Gold Coast, and this is another artwork which has this artwork imposed in the background. If you didn't notice, there's a focus on reflection because this artwork is called disillusionment. So disillusionment is about the illusions being stripped back, seeing things clearly, reflecting on things. So you may be finding at this time that you are seeing a few illusions stripped back, seeing things clearly. This could be people, this could be situations. It's like a distant perspective, seeing things for what they are, disillusionment. And let's get into the cards. Base chakra was highlighted at the start of the reading. I will shuffle those oracle cards later and see if there's anything about that. So anger. I'm going to clarify that because I'm getting a different message than anger. Because the anger can also be something that stings, could also be your tailbone or root chakra, which is probably why the base chakra was out. So can you bring out swords to clarify if we're tapping into something that hurts? And wands if this is more activation of the lower spine or locking in the tailbone, your sacral chakra, your lower chakra. So wands for one, swords for the other. Swords in reverse. Eight of wands, ace of swords. So this is like reflecting someone has taken the right course of action, I would say. King of swords in reverse could be like, okay, so getting this message that if you've been through something that was like a little bit trying, connected with disillusionment, so this could be about like a stripping back of illusions, seeing someone clearly, and that shifts your focus because you start to choose and act differently now. You're no longer like buying into an illusion, seeing things clearly, seeing things for what they are. The support card is out. Seek support. You don't have to bear everything alone. So this could be finding environments and people that are supporting you at this time, because there could be some pain or anger or something that comes up or has been coming up, which is in relation to stability as well. So I'm getting this sense of like alchemizing the root chakra, the tailbone. There could be relationships. I'm getting this could be like a person in your life who was impacting your stability, your base chakra, and now it's being cleared and healed while you are stripping back the illusion and seeing this person clearly. And maybe the illusion, it's painful to, it's like maybe you saw something better than what was, so the illusion's been removed and there's some anger, there's some hurt. But I'm actually getting a good result from this situation because you've taken the right action. Something about like following your guidance. The King of Swords in reverse can also be like you could have hurt someone. You had the option to. You didn't choose to hurt someone. So this could be someone that hurt you and you could have felt like you could have just hurt them back. That's also why the Ace of Swords is out. It's to say that you chose wisely. You probably still sent this person off, released them, cleared them out of your life, your environment, because the illusion was stripped back. And you had support to do this, you had support to release this, and it's having an influence on the base chakra, healing the base chakra for you. This is like a healing experience is what I'm getting. So have compassion for yourself, seek support if you need to, give yourself the opportunity to express anger in the right situations where it's, it's not this, like hurting people, cutting people down. It's getting it out so that I can let it sit, breathe, take time away from it. And then when I move forward with what I do want to pick up with, you can with ease, without like this past hurt influencing how you see other situations anymore. That's what I feel like is being addressed and cleared. It could be something that stung in the past, stung now. And I'm also getting the tailbone. So like if your tailbone will like curl up the other way if you're in an environment that is not supporting you. Your root chakra will go out of alignment. It will like become restricted, and it physically may mimic this and cause back pain, lower spine issues. So there's something about this being like healed and addressed at the same time. Yeah, I know I already said that, but I just keep getting the visual of the tailbone specifically. So maybe doing anything that is helping with your spine. I recommend like, I'm thinking of like yoga cat cow poses are good for uncurling your tailbone, because you can just keep moving through a cat cow flow until you feel into your tailbone or realign your tailbone. So that's a little bit of perspective to start. I feel like there's actually better things to come in this reading. I think this is one aspect of what's going on, and I'm not going to let this one part define the whole reading, because I think that there will be more that comes out, because I'm feeling into some lighter energies now. So I'll pull some more cards and we'll see what comes out. I'm going to reset this. How is this looking from above? Put this here, put that there. Gonna get some water. I'm getting this message that if you're connecting with what I've been expressing at the start of the reading, because you have addressed and released this physically, emotionally, stripped back an illusion, saw something clearly, saw someone for who they are, and released it, you regain your power, you regain your focus, you regain your energy. And because this is a root chakra thing, you regain stability in yourself. And that's what's going to guide you forward at this time, because you will be able to trust your own intuition. You won't have these constant emotions coming up, like emotional fluctuations is what I'm feeling into, because like emotional fluctuations can be what's happening when something isn't addressed or released, or it can also be happening because you're feeling into something that isn't seen, or you're feeling into the, like you have been emotionally sensing the illusion prior, and that's what's been like on your mind, on your energy, but because you've seen someone and released them, you're no longer having these emotional fluctuations. You can focus, you can feel stable, you can feel grounded, you can feel the flow of energy again. So this is like some reflection that even though this could have hurt, there could have been some pain, there could have been a sting to it or anger, you will get past it very quickly because you're strong and you have removed the illusion, and you will now find that you have new focus, new clarity, new momentum. You feel more stable, you might be more grounded in your body and feel into where your emotions are guiding you to take new actions and opportunities, rather than being hit with emotions that are, indicating something that hasn't been released or addressed yet. So let's get some upcoming information. Ooh. I'm sensing movement. Pack your bags. Get moving. Nighttime. 8 of Cups. I'm getting like movement in the night for some reason. So could even be movement in the night sky. So this could be a reading that is also just like a collective general reading saying you may see things in the night sky at this time, is one message that's coming through. So if any of you are into astrology, astronomy, see what the stars are doing and see what else is in the night sky, because you might get some surprises to find ships or comets or other things at this time when you're attuning with a reading. There could also be like 7 of Swords, 8 of Cups. I'm actually not getting negative energy now. I'm getting movement in the night, so that could be about what I was just expressing. But it could also say that your thoughts, you could get things done like easily at night. Your thoughts become clearer in the night, and it's like, I know this isn't a releasing card, but for some reason I never read the 7 of Swords, and other tarot readers, I know you're not gonna like agree with me about like what I'm getting with the 7 of Swords today, but I'm seeing him pick up the swords and like remove them. That's what I'm getting today. I'm not getting the actual 7 of Swords like I don't even like saying friggin' actual reflection, because the modern depictions of the cards are still biased. So 2 of Swords can be like, I say that and then I switch back to it. 2 of Swords can be closed off, still this highlight of nighttime. Maybe closed off to, now I'm getting a separate message. So I'm just gonna let this happen. It is a general reading, and like sometimes I just switch between different messages and perspectives, and I'm trying to like get messages through for different people. So I might have like different segments that pop in and out, but just please take what's resonating. I'm now getting the energy of keeping away from people who either betrayed you or didn't show their true intentions and motives. This is like a defining moment for you in relationships. If you've been through like betrayal and loss, you don't have to trust people that don't earn your trust, is what I want to say. You don't have to wait or give energy to people that either abandon you, betray you, or do things that leave you feeling betrayed and abandoned because they're not showing their true intentions. So I'm getting the sense of like not accepting or tolerating abandonment, re-traumatization. So you could have been someone who has dealt with abandonment trauma in the past and is like, look, I'm not giving any energy to people who don't show up or who show up and disappear constantly and disappoint me. These people are probably evaporating from your life right now, is what I want to say. And you might be choosing to let these people evaporate from your life right now because they just can't show up authentically or consistently. Man. Let's see what else. Whip down the atmosphere, not time, not that. That's strength card, but I'll keep it down. I'm getting something about keeping something on the down low. Fragile, change, consistency. This could be about like healing something that you don't want to really let everyone know about. So maybe you have like a focus or a practice that is helping you address abandonment trauma, but you're doing it on your own terms and in your own time. It's now what I'm getting with the 8 of Cups. So you could be someone who is showing up for yourself consistently, showing up for your cause consistently, showing up for your purpose, and that is what is keeping you moving forward from staying stuck around people that just don't show up with equal reciprocity or care or true intentions. Because there is still this thing of like 2 of Swords can be things that can't be seen. So this is like when people don't share their true intentions, or you're in a relationship with someone that you can't trust and you're constantly worried about their whereabouts. It's a distraction. It's a burden emotionally. It can be re-traumatizing for you if you have been through a lot of abandonment trauma, and it could do the opposite of heal you. It could cause more wounds or make it so you can't heal these wounds. So there's something here about being consistent with healing your cause, your focus, and feeding your energy into what it is you're cultivating. But cups, like 8 of Cups, can also be like putting things out to grow. Like the cups are empty now, but just put them out. Could rain, they could get filled up. You know what I mean? Like this person who is arranging things so that they heal, so that they grow over time. They're not forcing things, but they're just showing up consistently. And I want to say that whoever you are, Page of Wands does highlight to me the protection and guidance. So your guides could be protecting you and guiding you to get away from people. And I'm even hearing a thing about karma. Karma comes back around in cycles. And if someone has been hurting you, betraying you, abandoning you, they're probably going to get what they did to you like 3 times worse. So you don't need to hold resentment or anger. You can just release this. You can just focus on healing and addressing what needs to be addressed as it comes up, and allowing yourself the time to process things, the people and the environments, the things that you can go do that facilitate you processing your emotions, releasing your emotions, or just caretaking your body. And getting like yin yoga might be really good for you right now. Just like having the opportunity to be in a room with people focused on like breathing into your body. Yin yoga, or like similar classes, they can be called different things, but I'm specifically getting like the yoga, or you can do it on yourself even. Taking like long yoga poses in a restful way and just changing the pose when it feels comfortable to. Almost like when you're sleeping and you change like positions, you want to breathe into your body to like release things, ground down, process your emotions without distractions, and then move when it needs to move. If you need to move it out, you get up and move it out. Definitely someone who has been breathing into their body and has like had an emotional breakdown in yoga, because I've been breathing into my back where all my trauma is stored. I've broken down into tears. So there's something about that. I'm not saying you're going to break down into tears, but like yoga, breathing into your body is like really alchemical. It can be the one thing that gets you to shift your energy and perspective, because it gives you the opportunity to breathe into what is stored in your body, reflect on it and release it, and then your energy shifts, your focus shifts, you're attracting new things into your life because you've shifted your vibration, and now you're a match to new and better things. And there's a whole tone here to compassion, I'm even like reminding myself now, I'm getting visuals over time where I just like went away for a while and just went to like stay in a city, explore, go to yoga classes, work on my art, go to dance classes, and just like take time out for myself to be gentle with myself, rest, and do things that felt uplifting to me. Consistency could be like a specific craft or focus that you have that you like to pour your energy into. Oh god, my nose. I'm gonna wrap this up here. So I hope you got something out of today's timeless general reading. Good luck with healing and releasing whatever you're releasing and healing at this time. Be compassionate with yourself. I will say, so I offer private readings, but I have different shamanic practices within my readings, and one of them is aimed on reading specifically where a person has trauma stored in their body, and either through conversations, through what I'm basically being guided to assist you with intuitively, we can have a conversation and I can hold the space for you to vent, release matters that are coming up. And I can also bring in guided perspective, reflection on what I'm feeling into, I'm picking up on, which may help you process things because you have that reflection. Sometimes we go through like horrible things and then we're surrounded by people that are just like really like persevering and not addressing their issues, and we get this like idea that something that we've gone through isn't hard, you know? So it's very healing to have that reflection of your emotions being valued and having that reassurance that what you've been through does need healing, that you deserve healing, that you deserve better, that you can be treated better and you can have better in your life. So that's what I aim to do in some of my private reading sessions, and you can of course book those or reach out. So my links are in the description. If you can't book in a time that suits you, you can email me as well. If it's not available on the calendar, because I do arrange things that way sometimes too. But that's just a little side note for some of you. That may not be for everyone. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed. Until next time.